On Valentine's Day this year, I knew I was going to have a tough day and I asked for support. I asked my women's group to text me just loving things. I asked friends to do so. And at the end of the day, I ended up at dinner after a gathering with some women that I knew, some women that I didn't. Anyone that knows me knows I love questions. I don't just make journals full of questions and decks full of questions, but I also incorporate them at pretty much any gathering I have. Like the other day I had a party and I just made a bunch of questions and put them in this basket. Just a way to deepen intimacy. I could talk forever about why questions are powerful, and I do on here, but on Valentine's Day night with this group, the question that I introduced was, is there a day that you would relive if you could? Whether because it was really meaningful or because you would change something. The picture of the group of women that gathered that night, people that by the end of the night I knew really well, because the way that we dove into this question was something I never could have expected. The person who started us off just got so vulnerable, and that kind of vulnerability kicked off this sharing that was just so connective and raw. The day that I shared was that my mom and I had gone to Scotland 2 months before she died, and there was this wedding we were at. And my mom had a lot of mobility issues and she was self-conscious, but for some reason at this wedding, she had gotten up to dance, and that was something that she never did. And I was like, I would relive that day. I would be so present. I had no idea that that would be the apex moment of her life, and I wish I could live it over again. After her death, my hard drive that I saved all my photos on just went kaput, and I haven't been able to find any photos of her in the last few months of her life. But I was going through old emails yesterday and I found a picture, and that moment was captured. I had emailed it to her. It was so special. This is my spell book. So this is where after that Valentine's night I came and I put a picture of all of us that we'd taken. I put some highlights about how I'd felt that night. Ask and you shall receive. I'd asked for support. I'd gotten it in abundance from places I never could have expected. Live the questions. The question that we had asked, a letter that I got from a friend that day. I put this in the place that I want to remember when I am receiving of beauty, when I'm open to it, when I feel connected to something greater than myself, because I want more of that. And I want to remember it. And even just in the remembering, I get more. Spell booking is a really powerful practice. This was a gathering that I had really appreciated. I put it in my spell book. It essentially happened again, but on an even bigger scale. This stuff works. It's not just witchiness, it's also research. When we take the things that we want and that we're grateful for and we center them, when we dare to believe it's enough just to spend time in creativity and beauty, when we realize that we have the medicine that we need, whatever it is that you want, whatever you're looking out there for, you know better than anyone how to give it to yourself. That's what a spell book can be. Come on June 1st. It's 9 to 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. It's virtual. It's sliding scale, women only. You'll be led by me. All you need is a hardcover book that you're ready to kind of tear apart. I'm going to teach you how to do that. We're going to dive into the first few pages. I'm going to help you figure out what you really want and how to cultivate more of it.